When Mononoke first aired in 2007, few could have predicted that the hauntingly unique series would go on to achieve cult status among anime fans. Known for its bold art style, supernatural storytelling, and the enigmatic medicine seller, the 12-episode psychological horror series quickly distinguished itself as one of the most creative anime ever produced. Nearly 2 decades later, Netflix has resurrected the franchise with an ambitious film trilogy, and early reactions suggest that the revival might even outshine its legendary source material. A forgotten gem finds new life. Mononoke originally spun off from Ayakashi, samurai horror tales, where the medicine seller first appeared. While Ayakashi faded into relative obscurity, Mononoke became an underground favorite thanks to its one-of-a-kind aesthetic and metaphysical storytelling. Each episode explored a different spirit, or Mononoke, with the medicine seller unraveling their origins and slaying them through ritualistic exorcisms. Despite its brilliance, the show's brief run left fans hungry for more. Netflix's decision to adapt the series into a trilogy of films reintroduces the haunting world of Mononoke to a new generation. By expanding the narrative and embracing cinematic scale, the streaming giant is giving the franchise the spotlight it never fully received during its original run, reimagining the uku through horror. The first 2 Netflix films focus on the uku, the secluded women's quarters of the shogun's palace. Once a space defined by political intrigue and hidden struggles, the uku in Mononoke becomes a breeding ground for restless spirits born from tragedy and injustice. The first movie eases viewers back into the world of the medicine seller, blending slow-burn mystery with flashes of unsettling horror. Its pacing, while faithful to the original, divided audiences who wanted a more modern rhythm. In response, the second film leaned heavily into political conflict and action-driven storytelling. Though it thrilled new audiences, it left some longtime fans nostalgic for the methodical style of the 2007 series. With the third film, Mononoke the Movie, The Curse of the Serpent, Netflix faces the challenge of striking the perfect balance, marrying the meditative storytelling that made the original beloved with the cinematic spectacle modern audiences crave. Art that lives and breathes. Perhaps the single most defining feature of Mononoke has always been its visual design. Bold, painterly textures, vibrant colors, and surreal compositions give the anime the appearance of a moving piece of art. Thankfully, Netflix has preserved and even enhanced this quality. The films retain the original's unique aesthetic while seamlessly blending it with modern animation techniques, creating sequences that feel both faithful and innovative. This artistic consistency is what ensures that Mononoke remains unlike any other anime, a psychological horror that terrifies not just through narrative, but through every unsettling frame. A renaissance for psychological horror anime. The revival of Mononoke comes at a time when fans are increasingly craving mature, atmospheric anime beyond the usual action-heavy blockbusters. If the trilogy proves successful, it could pave the way for Netflix and other studios to revisit forgotten gems and expand the psychological horror space within anime. While critics debate whether the films surpass the original series, one thing is clear: Netflix has given Mononoke a second life, elevating it from cult classic to mainstream recognition. And with the final installment still to come, the future of the medicine seller and the spirits he battles may be brighter than ever.